So, given what a lot of people predict where you're going, why visit the Wizards at number 3?
I think it's, responsibility. I mean, Wizards have a great organization, and I didn't mind coming here, so, anything can happen.
How are you? I'm sorry, guys. How are you feeling physically? How's the rehab going?
I'm feeling great. It's really coming along. Two days really paying off, and I'm really starting to feel good. I'm trying to do some court work, defensive slides, a lot of form shooting.
Is it still a target date? Do you have a target date to when you can, when you'd be able to return to the court, or is that still too far away at this point?
Just definitely looking back to getting around November, December. That's definitely a target date. But I'm definitely just going to be careful and, listen to my physical therapist, Kevin Wilk and Dr. Andrews.
What do you know about the Wizards, specifically the players, the team, the franchise? What are you aware of?
I know about the Wizards. I know they got a great backcourt. I played against Bradley Beal a few times on the AU circuit. Obviously, I watched John Wall when he was at Kentucky. They got Maker Okafor on the name, so that's a good front court as well. They're an up-tempo team that likes to get up and down and real solid defensively.
What do you think changed in your game from your senior year of high school to with the 1 year you spent at Kentucky? How do you think your game changed over that year?
Just definitely being more confident. Just definitely working out hard with Coach Kyle and Coach Payne and the whole coaching staff. Really pushes you and builds a good confidence and swagger. And I definitely think that's one of the things that came along in my game. I started to feel more comfortable in the offensive end.
What did you do on this visit? Did you just meet with team? Did you do any sort of workouts for them? Did they test your knee out at all?
Yeah, they took a look at my knee. Told me everything was great. Had dinner with some of the front office guys, and yeah, not too much.
What would it mean to you if you were the number 1 pick in the draft and you got to, go up on the stage? And what would that mean to you personally?
It mean a lot to me. It's a dream come true to even, be in the discussion. So to actually be put to number 1, I'll be very blessed and fortunate, and definitely just have to get right to work and really exceed the expectations.
You mentioned anything can happen. Have you gotten any? Has it been maybe frustrating that you don't have sort of a better handle on where you're going to go yet?
Oh no, that's in whatever happens. I'm just fortunate enough to be here in this position. So I don't need to have a handle at this point. I'm just doing what I have to do to get back on the court through my rehab, and just really taking it day by day.
When people talk about your game, we'll often talk about the defense and the shot blocking. What parts of your game are people maybe underrating or not aware of how you can help contribute on the NBA level?
I might say passing. I definitely look to set up for my teammates, just really getting them open, really finding them, especially like I did in college. Whenever a double team came or, someone come to the basket, I always have my head on the swivel looking for them.
So you said you wouldn't be able to run until you're not going to do any running until November, December. So are you looking?
I know I said I was playing November.
You're playing November, December. That's what I was trying to clarify.
What sort of stuff have you been doing? Have you been doing anything cool to rehab the knee?
I've been on the Ultra G. A lot of jogging. I've been jogging on the court. Good hard defensive slides on the court. So I'm really coming along with that.
Had you ever suffered like a major injury like that before?
I had a crack real quick sophomore year in high school, but it wasn't as serious as this when I was back playing in about a little over 2 months.
Do you have any other visits scheduled at this point?
I got Cleveland on the 20th.
Have you visited with Orlando?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many more are you limiting yourself to a certain number of teams? Are you only going to a couple? Or
Cleveland's the last one I have scheduled.
People talk about your hair. Do you plan on keeping it?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good thing. I like it. I got it with one of my best friends growing up. Good luck. He's he's a great high school player as well. And I mean, it's special to me. I mean, growing up, I watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air every night before I went to bed. So I mean, it's something that means a lot to me. So I'm gonna keep it.
John Wall joked in an interview at the end of the season that he would make you cut your hair, if he became a Wizard. Your thoughts on that?
No. But that's cool. I mean, obviously he's joking, but I mean, this is kind of like my identity, I feel.
Would you at least put the logo, shave that in the back of your head?
Oh, yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, obviously for the fans and stuff, but yeah, it's a possibility.
Do you have a connection with John? Being both Kentucky guys, did you know him better than maybe the typical NBA player just because of that?
I mean, I met him one time way back on the AU circuit, but I mean, I've never really met him through Kentucky or anything. But I mean, we definitely have some similar things. I mean, playing at Kentucky on the Coach Cal part, so I mean, pretty much like him, you don't even know it if you play at Kentucky. So I mean, I think we'd have good things in common. I mean, playing at Kentucky.
A lot's been made about how much you weighed at the combine. What were you at your heaviest at Kentucky this year?
All year I was around 215, and now I just weighed myself, and I've been doing great with that. I weigh 218 now, so I mean I've been really eating well and just really on a good nutrition plan now. So I mean I've gained 11, 12 pounds since the combine.
Obviously you have to deal with the knee, but like in terms of playing the NBA, what would you like to be at? What do you think you can weigh and still be effective at what you do?
By the time the season starts and I'm playing again, I'd have to say I want to be around 225, 230. I think I could easily do that 4 or 5 months from now. So, I mean, it just definitely takes good commitment, dedication, just eating right.
How many calories a day are you eating right now?
Oh, a lot. Protein shakes, a couple protein shake a day. Just definitely eating 3-4 times, 3-4 meals a day. And I'm just definitely staying on it.
What do you think of the recruiting class coming into Kentucky this year?
It's a national championship waiting to happen. I mean, I was in that class, so I mean, I'm kind of mad. I can't be part of that. So, I mean, yeah, they got a great team, though. I mean, with Alex and Willie coming back, they got good leadership. I mean, Coach Calipari is really going to bring those guys under his wing, and I mean, there's going to be some good expectations, but it's hard. I mean, we had expectations as well, but I mean, it's not as easy as it looks. I mean, you definitely got to put the work in, and those guys, I think, will be ready for that.
Speaking of Kentucky, how did that prepare you for the NBA? With what Coach Cal has going on there, seems every year, he's got more new guys at Kentucky in the first round.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Coach Cal's not he's not new. He's not new with just having NBA players, and he really knows how to prepare you, not just on the court, but off the court as well, and really teaches you how to maintain things and just really be careful with certain things. So, I mean, Coach Cal is definitely the ultimate teacher with preparing you for the NBA. And, I mean, I was definitely appreciative to have him. And, I mean, he's definitely prepared me for this next level.
I know you visited the area when you took a trip to Georgetown. How familiar otherwise are you with D.C.?
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful here. Obviously, I've been here with that one time. I came down with my mom, my little sister. I mean, we got a good tour of the city and the campus. I mean, D.C. has a great basketball surrounding. I mean, they love their basketball here, so it's definitely a great thing. And the city's beautiful. And so.
You recently hired an agent. What was that process like, and why did it take you so long? People were wondering that.
Yeah, I hired Andy Miller. I mean, it took me a while because I was just really focusing on rehab. I mean, there was a lot of requests to get out here to meet him and do this and that. But, I mean, my main focus was really just focus on rehab and really doing whatever I had to do to get on the court. So, I mean, that was really why I kind of didn't want to do too much because, I mean, rehab was a main focus. But, I mean, I finally came to a decision. I mean, I had to work in times to really meet them without having a sidetrack away from rehab. So.
Is there something personally that people might not know about you?
Something personally?
That people might not are unaware?
No, I wouldn't say so.
If you come to D.C., you got to start listening to Wale. You know that much.
I listen to Wale now.
All right, good.
Yeah.
J. Cole?
J. Cole, yeah.
Is there an NBA player that you sort of you've patented your game after, or anybody that you kind of think that you kind of play like?
I have to say Kevin Garnett. I mean, I always looked up to him growing up. I mean, especially through the intensity and passion he played with. You know what I mean? Just definitely his work ethic and, I mean, how much he really looked to perfect his craft. And, I mean, he saw basketball as a business first thing. And, I mean, every day you see him come on the court and give his all.
Are there any guys currently in the league that you've reached out to, or they've reached out to you to give you any advice or anything?
Definitely some of the Kentucky guys, Anthony, Mike, Gilchrist. I spoke to Roy Hibbert about it. And you know, they've all given me good advice about it. And I mean, how much you really got to be prepared for the 82 games this season. So I mean, they gave me great advice with it, and I mean, definitely told me I gotta be ready for the rigorous times of the season.
What are your thoughts on the NBA Finals so far, and who you rooting for?
Oh, I'm not rooting for anybody. I mean, I grew up a Celtics fan, so they went down, so I wasn't. But I'm definitely paying attention. I mean, seeing how it goes. I mean, I'm learning. I mean, just watching these guys play. I mean, Duncan, Tony Parker. I mean, they're really playing well. So it's a great series, 2-2. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be this even. I thought it was going to be a little outside, but I mean, it's a great series to watch.
Thanks, guys.
I'm all good.
Thank you.
Yeah.